Good morning, everyone. This is Todd Brauch with Senior Insurance Marketing, and we're just going to start here in a couple minutes, so stand by. Good morning, everyone. This is Todd Brauch with Senior Insurance Marketing, and what we're going to do today is I'm just going to, the webinar today is going to be really brief. I'm just going to kind of walk you through kind of our quoting engine and also just let you know some of the companies that we have for final expense, and just kind of walk you through how you can do a quote, or also we are here happy to help you do a quote as well too here at Senior Insurance Marketing. So what I'm going to do here, and kind of bear with me here, I'm going to share my desktop here so you can see our quoting engine and kind of go from there then. So bear with me one second here. All right. Okay, I'm going to share my desktop here. Hopefully everyone can see it here. This is our quoting engine here that we have. And how do you get to our quoting engine is basically just go into our website at www.simkt.com. That is our website here. And so that's our website. You can get on our website by going on to www.simkt.com. We have a lot of information. We have carrier incentives, also incentives that we have, also education, and also this webinar here is being recorded. So if you want to re-listen to it again, you can go into our website here at the education and then select on past webinars here and view and listen to the past webinars as well. Also, we have information about Medicare, Medicare supplements, drug plans, also life and annuities, and also cancer, dental, and other information as well too. So what I'm going to do here is just click on the Get the Quote engine here, and this is free for everyone here. So all you have to do is click on the Get a Quote. If you haven't already, register, and then we will then get you signed up for the quoting engine here, where you can do Medicare supplements, final expense quotes on this quoting engine here. So what I'm going to do is click on that and then click on final expense. And basically, for final expense, you really don't need to go by zip code. It's not zip code sensitive compared to Medicare supplement. However, if you just find a zip code, and I'm just going to use the zip code for here in Lincoln, Nebraska, you can just click on that, click the gender, and also the face value, the death benefit you want of the what the client's looking for. Also a level death benefit or a graded death benefit, you can select that. And if you even want to change it, you can kind of go right here and then change it, and it will to the level death benefit or modified death benefit or single pay. I always click on over here, apply fees, because most of the carriers have fees that are that the clients have to pay into the premium as well. So here we have a list of all of our companies that we have for Medicare supplements, and which is a large number of carriers here. Just kind of let you know, United Life, they have, they're usually always first here, but keep in mind this is their simplified underwritten product here. So a lot of companies have simplified underwritten, some have guaranteed issue, and some have graded death benefit products as well too. So United Home Life, it's a great company out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. 10,000 to 100,000. There's only 7 questions on the application, and pretty quick turnaround for that company. United Home Life, you'll see this company here several times. You see it right here. So basically, United Home Life, it has different products. They have the provider, which is, this one is the preferred class, which you can see that the premium is only $37.95, and then the United Home Life, which is the standard one, at $41.68. So also we have Sentinel, which is a great company. Also UCT has a great final expense, and also dental. And also you see now United Home Life again. They have another one that's $42.45. So basically, you know, if the client is not as healthy, then, and if you want to go with United Home Life, you know, you'd probably select them, you know, much higher premium one. Also Liberty Bankers and Oxford and Lafayette Life, and also Cigna, and then you have Bankers Fidelity, American Continental, Transamerica. And again, United Home Life has another one, which that one's even, you know, for someone that it's really not quite as healthy. So be kind of, you know, look at the plan descriptions or the underwriting class to see, you have selected the right one for your client. Also, then we have the last one here, which is the most expensive, $64.91 is Great Western. They are, it's only 3 questions on the application. So if they answer no to all 3 questions, it's a level death benefit. And if they answer yes to one of the 3 questions, it's a graded death benefit. So I think it's 4.5% of the premium that's paid back if they die in the first 2 years, and then the 3rd year, it's the death benefit is paid in full on this. So a lot of companies, just to kind of, I'm going to see if I can stop this here, so bear with me here. Cancel this, see if I can. Bear with me here. I'm just something we're trying new here. This. Okay, so let me go back to this other screen here. Okay, bear with me here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so everyone should see this is all the products that we have here at Lincoln Senior Insurance Marketing, and so we have Medicare supplements, drug plans, dental, hearing, cancer, hospital indemnity, short-term care, long-term care, and final expense. And also we have a funeral trust as well too. So if you have a person that's looking for a spend down that has a single premium that they want to put into a funeral trust to protect it from Medicaid, we have that as well too. So here is a list, and I just kind of a real brief list of all the companies that we have. And they also have their different kind of nuances that they're kind of specialized in. And basically, I just wanted to just share this with you and also let you know that, if you do have a client that you're working with, feel free to use the quote engine that I just showed you. But also, I'd be happy to help you out with the client that you're working with, because I've had some agents that have called me and said, I have a client that's, I think it's a guaranteed issue, and then we kind of talk about their health of the individual. And matter of fact, we were able to get them with a company that we did, matter of fact, with United Life, where they answered the 7 questions, health questions, and we were able to get them more death benefit coverage for their budget. So, which is a good story, and it's a good feeling to give the clients more money, so their loved ones would have more at the time of their death. So Mutual of Omaha, American Amicable, United Home Life, Foresters, Royal Neighbors, Gerber, Americo, Prosperity, Nassau Re, which Nassau Re was just rebranded. That was previously formerly known as Phoenix Home Life, and also Great Western, and United Life, and Sentinel, Transamerica, Aetna, Cigna, Kemper, and National Guardian Life, and Oxford, and also Surebridge as well too. So we do have another product. It's called the Legacy Safeguard. So if you're contracted, let me go back to my screen again here and show it to you. It's a Legacy Safeguard. So basically, Legacy Safeguard, if you're contracted with Mutual of Omaha, National Guardian Life, Transamerica, all you have to do is go onto their website and click on, there's another page here to register. And so once you register with your agent number, you have to have your agent number, then you're able to kind of get a plethora of information as far as videos, training, newspaper inserts, pre-approach letters. Also, there is a final expense calculator that's here that we can, I'm going to show you here real quick. Okay, so basically, if you kind of need to know what a funeral is going to cost an individual. You just click on this funeral expense calculator and then go to, I'm just going to do one here real quick. We're just going to do Nebraska. And then we're going to do the type of service. Is it going to be a burial or cremation? A lot of folks are going to cremation these days, but let's just do burial. So this gives you an estimate of how much a funeral would cost in Nebraska. Like you've seen before in the previous selections, you can select the state that you're in or the client's in, because you might be in a different state that the client is in. And so basically this is the cost of a funeral in Nebraska. If you're in California, it would be significantly higher than Nebraska or Florida as well. So for a casket funeral, they're saying it's about $10,694. So it gives you kind of a good estimate of how much to plan and coach your clients on how much coverage that they would need for the final expense on that. So again, if you're contracted with Mutual of Omaha, National Guardian Life, Transamerica, this is all free to you. All you have to do is go to their website and register. So, and if you need to want to know what the website is, just feel free to email us at Senior Insurance Marketing, or give us a call at 877-800-3080, and we'll be happy to help you out here. So let me see if I can switch back here to my, okay. And then, so again, here's kind of just some information that if you're give us a call here at Senior Insurance Marketing. If you could have this information available, that would be great, because the more information we have about the client, the better that we're able to help assist with picking the right final expense product for your client. And also, this is good information for you as well too, to gather here. So basically, definitely the date of birth, the gender, the smoking status. Some companies, the smoking status does make a difference. Some of them, they are not smoking status conscious, and also the health of the individual as well too, and also any prescriptions. If you can't really detect sometimes individuals don't want to really divulge their full health history, but if you can kind of get a list of the prescriptions that they're on, it kind of gives a gauge of what health conditions they have. Now, some prescriptions are used for alternative purposes, which that kind of skews a little bit here and kind of maybe takes it in the wrong direction. And also the amount of coverage. Definitely need all those information and factors to help run an illustration for you. So again, if you have that information, you can feel free to email it to me or give me a call, and I'd be happy to go to work for you to help you help your client out as well. So speaking of clients, so the next thing is, how do you get clients? And I have the privilege of having Chris Weir from Lead Concepts here on our conference call. And Chris, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Great. Well, I will let you take it away of how you can help our agents. We talked about final expense and how you can help our agents get those leads so they can quote and sell final expense to clients.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Thanks for the chance to visit with everybody. I guess I'm just talking to air, and people I don't know will be able to hear me. The thing about the final expense lead for me, and I guess you can go right on to the next slide, is when I talk to an agent that will call me and say, there you go, next slide. When I have an agent call me and ask me about final expense leads, typically the very first question that I want to know is, do you work on Saturdays? And that usually is dumbfounding to the agent on the other side of the phone, but if I've got an agent that's not working Saturdays, and that's not that uncommon if they have small children, if you're not working Saturdays, then I know right away I'm going to need to mail an older age bracket. If I mail, my favorite demographic is ages 53 to 83 to get you the most cards for your dollar, 53 to 83, with that income parameter that you see on your screen there, $10,000 to $40,000 is a perfect income parameter for the most leads. But ages 53 to 83 truly is a function of somebody that's going to work some nights and a lot of weekends. So this particular lead is a very direct lead, and virtually all of my leads will say life insurance in the first line, whether it's a final expense product or something else. Clarity of message is important to me, so that when somebody is doing a mailing with me, the lead is both accurate and truthful, but it also identifies the purpose of the ad, and you'll see at the very bottom of the back of that, it does say that an agent will contact you. So you've got life insurance in the first sentence, and then it even says that an agent will contact you on the back. This particular mailer you're looking at is two-sided, and typically a mailer is one-sided, where the back is a business reply post office box. In this case, this is two-sided, so when the folks are filling it out, they're putting it inside of an envelope. So there's an element of privacy that these days seniors really do appreciate, that privacy and that thought process that somebody is trying to steal their identity. So this is a fantastic, very specific card. It'll pull between 1.25% and 1.75%. So about 15 on average, about 15 cards for every 1,000 mailers that you send out. Would you take a look at the next slide, please, Todd? What you'll see here looks like it's the same, but it is not. The response rate is dramatically improved, and that is because we have added to that lead the free Walmart gift card. That's something that for some agents it will make you cringe, and we certainly understand that here. The Walmart gift card is a tool that both enhances the response percentage, but more importantly, for the agent that's making phone calls to set appointments. As agents have been telling me for the last couple of years, I used to get 20 cards and set 10 to 12 appointments. Now I get 20 cards, I set 5, 6, or 7 appointments because people do not answer the phone, and they certainly will not call you back. The Walmart gift card is really a tool for those people that are not taking the card straight to the door and knocking on the door. If you're going to the door, I'm probably not going to recommend the Walmart gift card, because the true purpose is to help you with your telephone calls when you're setting appointments over the phone. So the Walmart gift card does get more cards, but in the end, it's a tool to set more appointments with. And you'll see there, when you can see as much as 20 to 23 cards coming back on that for that same price, your cost per lead really drops dramatically. Next slide, please, Todd. Different format here. Again, this one offers the Walmart gift card. I don't have this format without the Walmart gift card, because without it, the response rate really has plummeted. So we're only showing this one with the Walmart gift card. Again, all the same rules really apply in terms of response percentage. The higher the income, the lower the pull in final expense. This is very specific to those folks, you know, that are looking for help, or can we find the mailer in front of them at a time when maybe they've recently had to plan a funeral, unfortunately, and they understand what the costs are, what the challenges are, the emotions are, and then they choose that they would rather pre-plan this thing out with the policy so that their children are not left doing the same thing they're having to go through right now. Next slide, please. This is a very unique mailer. I've been doing it for years. I wrote it myself. I'm pretty proud of it. If you'll read through it there, this is designed for folks who have final expense clients now. When I do a mailing with this mail piece to your existing final expense policy holders with your name and the carrier that is carrying that policy, we see upwards of 10 to 20% pull the first time that we mail this. The agents absolutely love it. They say it's like shooting ducks in a barrel when you go in there. The cost of funerals is always on the rise, and your coverage may not be enough anymore, and they're able to go in and write an add-on to a very high percentage of these. This is, of course, something that you would really only mail once a year, possibly every other year. And most of my clients, they do this mailing in November because that's when final expense response rates seem to plummet as a result of the Medicare annual enrollment period. The amount of mail that goes out in September, October, and November is astronomical. And, of course, these same people are going to be seeing the Medicare mail. So the final expense lead returns plummet during that time. It's a perfect time to mail this add-on mailer. If you'll take it to the next slide, Todd, it's going to start to wrap up right there. Those are my favorite final expense mailers. I do like to mail ages 53 to 83 with that $10,000 to $40,000 income parameter. I have agents that mail the zero incomes. I'm hesitant to mail zero incomes because of the agent, their potential to oversell a customer that's truly low income, and then you have a lapse that occurs because they couldn't afford the policy. So if I'm dealing with an agent that understands final expense completely and they can handle those zero incomes, we will add those in. I'm hesitant to do that without having a conversation because I don't want to create a persistency problem, which in the final expense world, persistency is everything. So in closing on this, Todd, the most cost-effective way that I see people marketing for insurance in general is the Medicare low income, which I didn't show, but the Medicare, MedAdvantage, dual eligible low income group is also the same people that would be a final expense lead generation tool. So of course you're going to go out and sell the Medicare Advantage properly, add them to your client roster, and then those are the people that you'll be able to put a small final expense life insurance policy with when the time is right. When you're doing a Medicare Advantage mailer and pulling 3, 4, or as much as 5%, your lead cost to mail 1,000 mailers and get 40 or 45 cards, your lead cost is $10, $12, $14 versus the final expense could be anywhere from $25 to $45 if you're only pulling 1.25%, 1.5%. So for anybody, Todd, that is on, if you'd like to connect me with their email, I can just send them product catalog for whatever products it is that we should. I can send the final expense product catalog and the Medicare Sup product catalog if you'd like. But if I can get that that list, I can put out catalogs to them.
Yeah, no, that'd be great. As a matter of fact, we can definitely do that, and also they can give you a call, Chris, at 800-283-0187, or go to leadconcepts.com and go onto your website as well.
Just ask for Chris. Just make sure to ask for Chris so that I understand where the phone call came from.
Okay. So mention that you were on the webinar with Todd and Chris, and go from there then. Does that sound good?
Absolutely. Yep.
Good.
Fantastic.
Good.
Yep.
Well, and it's kind of like, unfortunately, I had to plan for 3 funerals, and it's something that no one never wants to do, but it's always, it's kind of like, what was it? Help me out here, Chris. Who said the word death and taxes is always you have to pay?
The only thing that's certain in life. That's right.
Yeah. And I can't remember who said it off the top. I know, but anyway.
You did, yeah.
I did, yeah. But it's just that, and it's surprising, when you plan a funeral, and I did not realize this, but where I live here in Nebraska, and that having a funeral on Saturdays and Sundays costs more than having it on Monday through Fridays. And so I asked the funeral director, I said, well, why is that the case? And he said, well, opening the grave and having, the vault company come on a Saturday or a Sunday is more money because they have to pay them overtime. And I did not realize that. So, because it was kind of like I think it was like $200 to $300 more if we had it on a Saturday than if we had it Monday through Friday. So, just kind of some things that I've learned, unfortunately, planning funerals and that. But I guess, one thing that I want to stress is, if the individual can plan for their funeral in advance, it helps out the loved ones a lot when that time comes when they pass away. So I was fortunate enough to have the people that I did plan the funeral for pretty much had everything written down on a portfolio, and even had like 12 pallbearers. And matter of fact, the funeral director, we just gave it to them, and then they, went by the plan. And unfortunately, the first three of the first 6 of the pallbearers that were listed had already passed away. So it's a good thing that there was 12 pallbearers that were listed there. So,
Lord.
Yeah. So, but Chris, I really appreciate you chiming in here with the lead concepts and helping our agents, help them, get leads so they can sell the final expense products to new clients, acquiring new clients as well too. So I really appreciate that, Chris. So,
Thank you very much, Todd.
Hey, you're welcome. And feel free to give us a call here at Senior Insurance Marketing, 877-800-3080, or go on to our website, like I showed you, at www.simkt.com, and go onto the quote engine for final expense. Also, if you're looking for Medicare supplements, there's a quote engine for that. Also, we do have, if you're looking for a younger age market for term or universal life or whatever, I can help you out with that as well too. So I hope you all enjoyed the webinar today, something a little different than we've done in the past, but feel free to give us a call. We are here to help you grow your business. So take care, everyone, and have a great day.